Welcome back.
Hey guys, so as you can see me back with another video really fast. So oh, that was very ghetto, but yo, it is a bug on my screen. What in the mother freaking heck? Oh my goodness, I'm trying not to act a fool. Listen. We're not even finna get into that bug, okay? Because, like, first of all, you got the whole earth. You have the whole earth. And you want to decide to bring your big self on my screen. I just feel like that's so disrespectful. Hold on. Okay, we cool. That's not even what this video is about. Did I even say hey yet? Anyway, y'all, listen. Now I'm itching. Anyway, that just really anyway, yeah. I think I did say hey, but if I didn't, but I think I did though. Okay, no matter. So hey y'all. Oh, I did, because I said I'm back with another video this fast. So yeah, here. So hey y'all. We back with another video, like I said, this fast, because I was like, why not just not get this video out the way, but why not just, because I was supposed to do this video. I was supposed to do this video. I was supposed to do it last week, and it was supposed to be posted on Sunday, but I ended up not doing it. Actually, wait, Sunday? Yeah, it was supposed to be posted on Sunday, but I ended up not doing it, and obviously, as you can see, I need to get my stuff together. Anyway, so yeah, y'all, hello. So I'm gonna be telling y'all about my labor and delivery story. I'm trying to figure out how I should even start off. I did not think this through. I just said, let's just do this. So, well, first of all, how they say first time, not, I ain't gonna say parents, but your first child, that's the one that they don't come on, they go, not way after they do that, but after they do that. So, I ended up getting on my Facebook. Anyway, as I was rudely interrupted, I actually went in labor, and it's crazy because I had a doctor's appointment on the day that I was supposed to give birth, and I was only, I think, 1.5 centimeters dilated, and then where did I go? I think I went to my mama's house, because I was working with my mama at the time. So I went to my mama's house, and then I went to, where did I go? I went to my mama's house. I can't even remember. But I know I went to the store. Oh, I went back to my mama's house because I was working. And mama got a daycare. So I was working, and I went back to work. And then after I got off work, I went to Metro Market, and I was on the phone with my fiance. We was talking, and I was getting in a car, and I had felt like this little, and I couldn't sit down like properly. But I'm like, okay, maybe it's just like a cramp, because I had been cramping probably like majority of that week. Let me say the week before, because my due date was on a Monday. So yeah, I had been cramping that week, the whole week before. So it was like, okay, this is just a cramp. But when I couldn't like sit down, I'm like, dang, this mud kind of, So I ended up going to, where did I go? I went to his mom's house. Oh, I went to his mom's house to grab Leah's clothes. And as I'm walking up to the door, oh, first of all, me and him still on the phone, we talking or whatever. Then we asked his mom to the call, and we like, we all just talking basically. So I get out the car, and I'm walking on the sidewalk, and I'm like, dang, like this one really hurt. I had to stop, because them other cramps, I wasn't stopping, but this one, listen, I really had to stop. So then, because mom was looking at me through the door, and she's like, is you okay? Because mind you, y'all on the phone. But she's like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. It's just a cramp. And well, I didn't say nothing at first. And then she asked me again. And then Marquise like, what's wrong? And then I'm like, I'm good. So I'm like, can I use the bathroom? So I went to go use the bathroom, y'all. And I was in the bathroom for a minute. I don't know why. Like, I was just sitting there. I'm assuming because I was hurting. So, duh. But then because mind you, we still on the phone. All three of us on the phone. She's like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah. So I come out the bathroom. She's telling me where all the clothes and stuff are, like how they sorted. And, I can't move as much. I'm still thinking this is a cramp because my water didn't break. So after that, what happened? So she put all the stuff in the car for me because I couldn't carry none of that stuff. Yo, I wasn't big. Like, I was big during my pregnancy, but I wasn't like huge. I'm gonna put some pictures up in here so y'all can see. But I wasn't like, like huge, but I was big though. But I actually really liked my pregnancy. Yeah, like I really did. And especially my belly. Like, it was like, I don't know. I just really loved it. So yeah, I really loved my belly and everything. So anyway, so yeah, y'all. So my mom and his mom literally live like 5 blocks away from each other. So first of all, I'm calling my mama, and she didn't even answer the phone. And then I called both of her phones multiple times, and she still didn't answer me until I was on my way back to my grandma's house. So y'all, she like, hello? I'm like, hello? What is you doing? Where's you at? She like, oh, I'm somewhere. I don't even know where she was at. And then I was like, oh, I was calling you because I was going to come back to the house because, I'm hurting. I think I might be in labor, whatever. So she was like, you having contractions? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Probably. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So then, she like, well, she asked me where I'm at. I'm like, I'm already, basically at the house. She like, okay, well, call your doctor, let me know, like, if you still feeling that way, and then, if you is, we can go, whatever. And then I'm like, okay. She's like, I'm gonna call mom so she can let you in the door, and I will let her know, like, we think you're in labor, because y'all, I had a, what did I have? I had a false labor, like, the week before that. Yep, I had a false labor, like, the week before that, and they sent me home. So, we was thinking it was the same thing. So, when I got here, I'm chilling, and I didn't even get none of Leah clothes out the car. And I'm sitting, I can't even sit, like, on the couch. So, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is labor. So, I called my doctor, and I'm like, okay, how am I supposed to time my contractions? Because the one lady, and they was confusing me. The one lady was saying, like, oh, you need to time them from the time it start to the time that the next one start. And I was so confused. And I'm like, what? She like, you need to time your contractions from the time the first one start until the next one start. So I'm like, okay. So then, honestly, y'all, I think I was doing it wrong. I still think I was doing it wrong. So then, what happened? Y'all, I had went to go make sure our bags are hospital bags was packed, because they was, but I just had to make sure everything was up in there. So I come upstairs, and yeah, I ain't gonna cap, I stayed up here for a cool. Well, first of all, before that, I had to use the bathroom again. Like, I literally had just used the bathroom and I had to use it again. So my cousin had to walk up the stairs with me, y'all. So to make sure I could get up the stairs so I could pee. I ain't gonna lie, I was in there for a cool 10 minutes. Just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? So then, I grab our bags, right? I ain't gonna cap. I sat on the couch for a cool 10 minutes too, because guess what? I'm in pain. So I called my doctor again. Well, no, this is the first time I called her. And I'm like, Miss Ma'am, I'm hurting. What is going on? She like, well, we don't know what it is until you come in, you know, whatever. But come in after 2 hours. Y'all. When she said that to me, I'm not gonna cap, I really got mad. I really got peed off. And I was calling mama too, like, Ma, can you just come take me? And I'm not gonna cap. She was making me mad. She was making me mad because, well, first of all, I took her forever to get here, right? And then my auntie lived around the corner. She came over here. And, you know what I'm saying? I brought my pregnancy ball downstairs where everybody was at, so I could just, like, you know, move around and bounce on it or whatever, so I can dilate some more. And, man, listen, when them contractions hit me, gang, I couldn't do nothing but sit there. My grandma like, you gotta keep bouncing. First of all, I'm hurting. I can't. I can't. Like, I'm literally in pain. Like, I can't do it. I was doing it a little bit, but, like, it was hurting too much, y'all. So then, y'all, why my grandma? First of all, my mama came. Okay, first of all, my mama lived 10 minutes away. Do y'all know how long it took her to get there? About 35, 45 minutes. And, oh my goodness, y'all. When I say behooved, she really behooved the mess out of me. And then when she got there, y'all, we didn't even leave right away. Mind y'all, I got on work that day probably around, I'm gonna say like 5:30. And then I got home maybe around 6:15, 6:30. Y'all, we didn't go to the doctor until 9, 10 something at night. So I'm like, oh my goodness, y'all, they was peeing me off so bad. If I could have drove myself, I would have drove myself. But anyway, y'all, if I could have drove myself to that hospital, I would have drove my freaking self. They was making me so freaking mad, y'all. I was in the car yelling. I was in the freaking car yelling. And I was so mad because, like, this could have been avoided. So, wait, y'all, anyway, back up a little bit. My grandma gonna tell me to get up so she can show me how I'm supposed to be bouncing on this ball. Y'all, listen, I got the video, but I'm not gonna put the video up in here because she probably gonna cuss me out. But anyway, so I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not doing it. Y'all, they was really peeing me off. They was making jokes. Y'all making jokes. And I'm in labor with these contractions. Y'all, I was so mad. I was so freaking mad. Like, when I say mad, I mean mad. So yeah, y'all, I was so freaking mad. I'm like, bro, just take me to the hospital. They gonna make you leave if you not really in labor, if you're not something, if you're not dilated enough or something, whatever they say, I don't know, but they're gonna make you walk around, leave, do whatever. Don't matter. Take me to the hospital because I'm ready to go so I can get the epidural. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, listen. I was trying to talk myself into doing natural. I would not do that. No. And it's crazy because the actual delivery didn't even hurt. It was literally just the contractions. The only thing about the delivery was the pressure. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it was just like, what the freaking heck? So, anyway, she called Marquise' mom like, hey, it's time, gangster. So she get up. She called the people like, hey, we got to meet so I can get Marquise so we can be down here. So, her and the people, they meet. Mind you, she drove an hour and they drove like, well, they basically met in the middle, basically. So he could, be here. So then, yeah, so me and mom in the hospital, and she on her way to go get him. And so what happened? So I get to the hospital. They like, oh, your name is Gang. Listen, you know my name. Listen, I was just in here last week. Put me back on the schedule, like, and it's real this time. So then I go in a little room. They like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This is what we gonna do. I'm like, can I get that, bro? That's the first question I asked. I didn't even care about none of they was talking about. And he was like, oh, not yet. I gotta check this and check that. Gang, listen, I'm not hearing none of that. Give me that, but and then when they did check me, I was dilated 3 centimeters. So what they was telling me to do, what mama and my grandma was telling me to do, it was right. But like, y'all really thought I wanted to hear that, and y'all laughing and joking. Like, I didn't think that was funny, to be honest. Like, I didn't think that was funny. So then after that, so then after that, he like, yeah, I gotta check this, gotta check that. I'm like, oh my goodness, bro. And then the lady like, just breathe, girl. What you think I'm doing? I'm trying. So anywho, so we they finally put us, well, they had me in a room, but then they had to transfer me into the labor and delivery room. So what happened? So yeah, they did that, and then the lady had to do something. I don't know what she had to do, to be honest with you. I wasn't really thinking about none of that stuff. Like, girl, give me the epidural. So they're like, oh, we gotta call the lady up in here. I'm like, how long that's gonna take? She like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So they text a little, not text, but they, whatever she did, it was something on the computer. And anyway, so whatever she did on the computer, but the lady ended up showing right up a yard. That was a blessing, because when I say I was starting to get peed off even more, because I was getting so irritated because I was in pain. First of all, the contractions was like, they say it's like a period cramp. Listen, they is lying. So yeah, it's not like no freaking period cramp. I don't know who. And they said it was a level 1 period cramp. Listen, my cramps ain't never felt like that. My cramps hurt, yeah, but listen, that's something totally different. I would not compare that to that. Honestly, I don't know what I would compare it to, because like, I don't know if it's something that you can't compare it to. You would have to ask somebody else that. Anyway, so the lady come in, y'all, she numbed me. I ain't gonna cap on. The only thing that hurted was the freaking needle that she used to freaking numb me. So I ain't gonna cap. She was like, she said, what the freak she say to me? First of all, my mama, she didn't let my mama sit behind me. She had to let my mama move in front of me. Mind y'all, I am still contracting. So, y'all, the freaking lady like, oh, you move over there, blah, blah, blah. So mama moved. So she's sitting in front of me. I'm sitting on the side of the bed. I got a pillow like this. And then it's a lady, the nurse, she got me to, like, her hands like this. Or like, no, it was like this, like she was holding my arms. And she was like, okay, I'm about to do it. She said, when I do this, she said, arch my back basically, and don't do like that. So yeah, she told me to do that, and I'm like, okay. Me thinking, me being me, I'm thinking I'm gonna take this like a G. Listen, listen. I got tattoos, I got piercings. I'm thinking, okay, this ain't nothing. When she stuck me with that needle, I wanted to call her so many names, but I did not. Thank you, Lord, because it wasn't her fault. So then, yeah. So, she do the needle with the numbing stuff, and then she put the epidural in me. I'm like, how long this about to take? for it to start. She's like, oh, about 30 minutes, y'all. It kicked in at 15. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh my goodness, because y'all, listen. And when I felt that first thing, a little epidural go up in me, y'all, ain't gonna cap me. I was like, okay, what's that? You know what I'm saying? But like, I just want to try to say hey to my video. I was doing the video. Say hello, guys. Subscribe. Okay. Okay. So anyway, y'all, I kind of gotta hurry up now. So I can't remember where I left off at, but they gave me the epidural, and I was feeling good. I didn't feel like I was tired that day; it just felt numb. And the lady said I was doing pretty good because I still could move my legs and everything, but everything was pretty much smooth. Marquise got there at like 12 something, and I ain't gonna cap, I was happy. You know what I'm saying? He came in the room cheesing. I was like, yeah. But anyway, it was a long wait. She came up in there, she was checking me and turning me on different sides with the little peanut thing. And yeah, that was pretty much it. And then y'all, I was like, I called that nurse in there. I'm like, can you check me? Because I feel like I'm about to push. She's like, no, don't push. I'm like, lady, I'm about to push. She was like, no. She's like, let me go get the doctor. Y'all, she went to go get the doctor. And, well, first of all, I had to make her come up in there twice because she checked me. She's like, you're like 9 centimeters dilated. I'm like, okay. But I feel like I'm gonna push now. She's like, let me just go get the doctor. She went and got the doctor. Well, first of all, she left, came back without the doctor. I'm like, I'm just gonna push. So then she left and came right back in and was like, oh, here's the doctor right here. So y'all, they started pricking me. And I was like, oh my goodness. On my head, like, I'm gonna push out a baby. Like, this is crazy. I'm gonna push out a baby. So they had Marquise hold one of my legs and the nurse hold this leg. He was on this leg. And his mom was right there. So y'all, I was pushing. It didn't hurt when I was pushing, but it was the pressure. It was like, oh my goodness, her head big as a mug. Like, it's not big, but y'all, during that time, it was like, oh my goodness, just come on. And the lady was like, she kept saying, one more push, one more push. I'm like, no. Nope, I'm not doing it. She's like, you got this? I'm like, no, I don't. Oh, and then even before I started, like, with everything, Marquise had prayed. And then that's when, he prayed before she came back in with the doctor. So, yeah, it was just kind of, it wasn't crazy. It was like, dang, okay, I have a baby. Like, I'm getting ready to have a baby. So, yeah, y'all, I was pushing, and she was like, okay, one more big push. But I had to push when it was a contraction was happening. So yeah, I had to push when a contraction had hit, and I still don't like fully understand why I had to do that. But in the moment, I'm just like, okay, you know. So then I pushed her off, yo. Oh my goodness, when I seen her, I was like, oh my goodness. I started crying. Oh my goodness, I started crying. It was just crazy. I pushed her on in 14 minutes. Y'all. And yeah, it was just, I was crying. Marquise looked like he was in shock. I'm glad he didn't pass out. I'm so glad he did not pass out, y'all. But yeah, it was really nice and sweet. And after that, his mama left because they both had work. I pushed her out. She came at 4:58 a.m. Tuesday. So yeah, it was really nice. But it was like, I gotta push this baby out. So yeah, it was, So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. Yeah, to be honest with y'all, I'm still kind of in shock a little bit that I actually pushed the baby out. But anyway, y'all, my experience was really good. So, you know, thank you, Jesus, for that. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, y'all can talk to me. Y'all can comment and stuff like that. Like, talk to me. Engage. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'm going to put my other, my other social medias after this, so y'all can see. So y'all can go follow those as well. So yeah, just talk to me, y'all. Engage. I want to know stuff too. Like, I'm a first time mom. So yeah, thank y'all for watching my video, and see y'all later.